The Pot That Juan Built by Nancy Andrew Coble. Juan Quijada was born in Mexico in 1940 when he was 1. His family moved to Mata Ortiz, a village of dirt roads and adobe houses on the windswept plains of Chihuahua, Mexico. Juan became a professional potter in the 1970s. He has never been afraid of hard work and takes pride in using ancient methods and natural materials in his pottery. Juan taught 8 of his 10 brothers and sisters and many of his neighbors how to make pots. Juan's discovery changed Mata Ortiz from an impoverished village of poorly paid laborers into a prosperous community of working artists. Juan's pottery is fired the traditional way, using dried cow manure for fuel. He gathers manure on the cattle range that surrounds the village of Mata Ortiz. Juan makes paint out of local minerals such as black manganese and red iron oxide. He makes paintbrushes from human hair. He says that some of his best brushes are fashioned from children's hair, especially his granddaughters. Juan was 12 years old when he started making pottery. His mother declared that he was always covered in dirt of many colors from his experiments with minerals and clay. After his clay pots dry, Juan polishes them before he applies the paint. To polish his pots, Juan uses animal bones, smooth stones, and even dried beans. Juan hand builds all of his pots. He begins by patting out a flat piece of clay he calls a tortilla, which becomes the bottom of the pot. He then rolls out a sausage-shaped piece of clay called a chorizo and presses it onto the edge of the tortilla, pinching and pulling it up to become the walls of the pot. Juan makes his pots in a small workroom behind his house, often in the company of chickens and his calico cat.
Meow.
Juan says his painting designs look best on Barrio Blanco, a pure white clay he digs in the Sierra Madre Mountains above Mata Ortiz. Juan never plans to decorate in advance. He lets the pattern develop as he paints it onto the clay pot. One day, while Juan was out searching for minerals and clay, he noticed a colony of ants burdened by carrying white clay. Looking closely, Juan realized that the ants were transporting bits of clay from underground up to the edge of their anthill. So Juan dug a hole near the anthill and unearthed a vein of white clay, the finest clay he had ever seen. Juan gave away his first pots as gifts to family and friends. Today his work is exhibited in museums and art galleries all over the world. In spite of his fame and wealth, Juan cherishes most of all the time he spends in solitude, exploring the hills above Mata Ortiz in search of minerals and clay.